Michael Flynn sought immunity for his testimony. It's been rejected. The Senate Intelligence Committee turned down a request by former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn's lawyer for a grant of immunity in exchange for his testimony, two congressional sources told NBC News. A senior congressional official with direct knowledge says Flynn's lawyer was told it was wildly preliminary and that immunity was not on the table at the moment. A second source said the committee communicated that it's not receptive to Flynn's request at the time. The senior congressional official also said that Flynn's lawyer had conveyed the offer of testimony in exchange for immunity from prosecution to the Justice Department. Before word of the committee's rejection, Donald Trump tweeted early Friday that Flynn was right to ask for immunity. As NBC News reported Thursday, Flynn told the Intelligence Committee he was willing to be interviewed about the Trump campaign possible ties to Russia in return for no prosecution guarantees. Flynn's lawyer, Robert Kiner, confirmed in a statement that discussion had taken place with the House and the Senate Intelligence Committee and said General Flynn certainly has a story to tell and very much wants to tell it. However, Kellner is the lawyer for Michael Flynn. Out of respect for the committee, he and Flynn would not comment on the details of the discussions, and he accused the media of being awash with unfounded allegations. Kellner said this yesterday in a statement. No reasonable person who has the benefit of advice from counsel would submit to questioning in such a highly publicized witch hunt environment without insurance against unfair prosecution. Yeah, okay. In September, Flynn, a retired lieutenant general who headed the Defense Intelligence Agency before being pushed out by the Obama administration, advised the Trump campaign beginning in 2015. Now, I don't know if that's true. That's what they're reporting here, NBCnews.com. When he actually started advising, was he in an official capacity? Or was he just somebody every once in a while Trump would call on the phone? Don't know. So these are the little games that are played sometimes with dates and ties to administrations. But Flynn did serve as President Trump's national security advisor for 3 weeks, a whole 3 weeks, before resigning for what the Trump administration said was misleading Vice President Mike Pence about his contacts with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak. Then they go on to say things that don't matter much. Flynn made a whopping $45,000 speaking at an RT television network event in Moscow for the 10th anniversary. And the U.S. considers RT a propaganda machine. Oh, man. I didn't know that they thought that RT was a propaganda machine. So you mean Lee Camp's a commie? Lee Camp, you Putin stooge. God, me too. I was on there one time. I'm Putin. Okay, so back to Michael Flynn, guys. Michael Flynn, he's right to get immunity because you don't know what they got waiting for him and what their motives are. They threw him under the bus before. They'll probably throw him under the bus again. Only way the bus wheels get traction is bodies. And that's what they're doing right now. They're looking for anything to distract from the loss of Hillary Clinton's campaign, and they got to blame somebody and something, and it's got to be the Russians. Yeah, that's right. The Russians did it. The Russians went into those voting booths and voted for Trump. And the Russia propped up Trump on the campaign trail, had NBC showing video of Trump's empty microphone and empty podium as opposed to covering Bernie Sanders. Yeah, it was the Russians who made CNN, give Donna Brazile questions that helped Hillary Clinton win the nomination because the Russians knew that Hillary would lose to Trump. See, they knew all this stuff. Forget all our polls. These guys are so much ahead of us in all areas. They got mind control techniques. And You know I'm joking everything with that, right? Let me know what you think here in the comment section. Should Flynn seek immunity? And is it funny that during the Hillary Clinton investigations about her emails, virtually all of her staff had immunity? Not because they just gave it out, because they requested it in exchange for their testimony. That's Meeks, Uma, all of them. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe to this channel.